Hello everyone, today we will make an extremely cute and magical picture together, which is Doraemon the Witch. This is a lovely version of Doraemon wearing a witch hat, wearing a cape, holding a wand, and can even add magical effects around. Before starting, make sure you have prepared drawing paper pencils, erasers, crayons, or water paints, and most importantly, a happy and creative spirit, because today we will draw and magic Doraemon. First, sketch out the overall shape of Doraemon. Imagine Doraemon's head is big, round, plump, with a small oval for the body. This is an important step to shape the proportions, helping Doraemon to be both cute and balanced with the witch costume. You should draw lightly with a pencil, not too perfect because we will refine it later. The arms and legs are round and slightly short, creating a soft, cute, and lively feeling for the cartoon character. Next, add facial details. Draw big round eyes, mischievous eyes slightly tilted so that Doraemon looks like he is concentrating on magic. Draw a curved, smiling mouth. Don't forget the whiskers on both sides of the cheeks to keep Doraemon's characteristics. If you want the picture to be more expressive, you can draw the eyes a little wider, as if Doraemon is surprised or excited about casting magic. These details will make the character more lively and approachable. Now we will add the witch hat. Draw the hat pointed slightly tilted to one side with the soft brim hugging the head. Add magical motifs such as small stars, swirls, or bright dots to create a mysterious feeling. If you want, you can draw a small crystal or a large star on the top of the hat as a highlight. This part of the hat should be a little big to look fun, true to the style of a witch cartoon character. Next is the wizard's cloak. Draw a loose cloak covering Doraemon's shoulders with natural folds to create a sense of flying. Add details such as straps, star patterns, or bright dots to make the cloak more sparkling. The cloak is long enough so that Doraemon's arms and legs are still exposed, highlighting the standing or flying posture. When sketching, imagine the cloak is undulating with the character's movements. This will help the drawing look more lively. Now we will add the magic wand. Draw a small wand in Doraemon's hand, tilted slightly outward. The tip of the wand can be a star or a crystal symbolizing magic. Imagine that the wand is glowing. You can sketch rays of light or magical swirls around the tip of the wand. These details are small but will create important highlights, making Doraemon a real wizard with magic. Next is the coloring step. Traditional Doraemon has blue for the body, white for the belly, face, arms, and legs, red for the nose and neck. You can choose purple, blue, or light pink for the witch hat. Add yellow stars, swirls, or bright dots. The cloak can choose dark purple, blue, or pink, add sparkling details. When coloring, start with light colors first, then add dark colors to create depth, making the picture stand out and vivid. To increase the magical effect, you should add light and glow effects. Use white light, yellow, or bright colors to outline around the wand hat cloak or around Doraemon. You can also add bright swirls, bright dots flying around the character's body, suggesting that magic is spreading. This is an important step to make the Witch Doraemon picture not only cute but also mysterious. The fine-tuning of details is equally important. Use a dark pen or a thin black pen to lightly outline the eyes, mouth, hat, wand, and cloak. This helps the important details stand out while still keeping the character's softness and cuteness. You can also add small folds on the shirt, flashes of light around the hat and wand, creating a more three-dimensional and lively feeling. When you're almost done, add extra details like a magical background. You can draw some glowing bubbles, small stars, or shimmering lights around Doraemon. This is the step to make the picture come alive, full of magic, and create a mysterious space for the character. And now, when you have finished your drawing of Doraemon the Witch, take a few minutes to really admire your work. Look, from the initial sketches, you have turned a blank sheet of paper into a small, magical world where Doraemon is both adorable and mysterious. His witch hat flutters, his wand shines, and his cape flows with the movement. Every stroke, every layer of color bears your creative and dedicated mark. Remember, in art, there is no right or wrong. Everyone will have a different way of combining colors, creating lighting effects, or magical details. The most important thing is that you feel excited, happy, and free to create. If this painting is not completely satisfactory, do not be discouraged. Consider it a practice step, an opportunity for you to discover your own skills and style. You can try more versions of Doraemon the Witch, change the color of the hat, the cape, draw more powerful light effects, or even create a magical scene around with glowing bubbles, sparkling stars. Each experiment will open a new world where your creativity is limitless. Finally, step back and admire the picture. Look, from the initial sketches, you have turned the white paper into a brilliant, lovely, and mysterious witch Doraemon with a hat, cloak, wand, and sparkling magical effects. Every stroke is your creative mark. Experiment with adding colors, lighting effects, or draw multiple witch Doraemons in one picture. Each practice will help you discover many new techniques and bring unexpected joy. Thank you for following and completing this Doraemon witch painting with me. Please save the painting, share it with your friends, and continue drawing every day to enjoy the creative joy that art brings. See you in the next drawing tutorial videos. Wish you always be creative, happy, and inspired with your own magical paintings. Hello everyone, today we are going to do a super fun art project, which is to draw a picture of a guppies. Guppies are famous for their bright colors and cute little shapes, so this will be a great subject for you to practice your drawing skills, color mixing, and creating lighting effects. Before you start, make sure you have prepared drawing paper pencils, erasers, crayons, or water paints, and of course, a little patience and concentration. We will start by sketching the overall shape of the fish. Imagine a small oval, slightly curved in the middle. This will be the body of the fish. The head of the fish is slightly pointed and the tail opens out like a fan. When sketching, you don't need to worry too much about making every line perfect from the beginning. Draw lightly with a pencil so that you can easily edit it later. Next are the fins and tail. The dorsal fin of the guppies is usually small, slightly pointed, and soft when touching the back. When drawing the fins, let the curves flow naturally as if moving in water. The ventral and pectoral fins are smaller but still graceful, while the tail is like a fan extending to both sides, giving the feeling that the fish is swimming. After sketching the body fins and tail, add the details of the eyes and mouth. The eyes are round and bright, placed near the head to create a lively feeling. You can draw the eyes a little larger, which will make the fish look more adorable. The mouth is small, arc-shaped, slightly curved up like a smile will make the picture more friendly. Now comes the most interesting part, coloring. Guppies are famous for their bright colors from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple to white. Start with the bright colors first, then gradually move to the dark colors to create a smooth transition effect. A little tip is to paint in layers, gently blending the colors at the edges so that the colors blend naturally, avoiding creating hard lines between the colors. To create depth in the painting, pay attention to light and shadow. The back and head of the fish usually receive more light. You can highlight with white or light yellow. The belly and under the fins can be lighter, or add a little gray to create shadows, making the fish stand out more. When drawing, imagine the fish swimming in the water, the fins and tail undulating with the flow. This will help you choose the direction of the color and create reasonable shading lines. An important part is the fish scales. You don't need to draw each scale in detail. Instead, use small curved lines, highlighting along the body of the fish, suggesting the shape of the scales, while keeping it soft and natural. The body can add some bright color patterns to highlight the reflected light. The head and tail can be lighter to create a sense of distance. To make the picture more vivid, you can try the gradient technique, which is the smooth transition from light to dark, or from one color to another. For example, from the light yellow head of the fish gradually changes to red or orange in the middle of the body, then to blue or purple at the tail. This technique will make the fish look more vibrant and alive, as if swimming in the shimmering light of the water. Also, don't forget to create the effect of water around. You can use light blue, blue, or turquoise to outline the water waves, small bubbles, or reflected light. These details don't need to be too complicated, just suggestive, but they will help the picture look more natural and lively, as if the fish is really swimming in its environment. When everything is almost done, look at the picture as a whole and refine the details. You can use a thin black pen or a darker color to lightly outline important details such as the eye's mouth and fin edges. This will help the drawing stand out, but keep it soft so as not to lose its natural look. Some details you can add highlights with bright colors such as light reflecting off the fish's body or the curves of its fins will add depth and a three-dimensional feel. Finally, add some extra details if you want, such as moss, the bottom of the water, or some small bubbles. These details will give the feeling that the fish is swimming in a real living environment. However, avoid making the background too busy, as the main goal is still to highlight the guppy. Once you're done, step back and admire the drawing. You'll realize that from a simple sketch, with each detailed step, you've created a vibrant, and energetic guppy. Drawing fish not only helps practice color and sketching skills, but is also a great way to relax, focus, and develop creativity. Remember, there is no absolute right or wrong in art. Everyone will have a different way of combining colors, creating lighting effects, or creating fish scale details. The most important thing is that you feel happy and excited during the creative process. If this painting is not completely satisfactory, do not be discouraged. Consider it a preparation step and experience for you to practice your skills and develop your own style. You can also try to be more creative. Change the color of the fins, make the water background more shimmering, add some details of moss or bubbles, or even try to draw many guppies swimming in one painting. Each experiment will open up opportunities for you to explore many new techniques and bring unexpected joys. Thank you for watching and joining me in completing this guppies painting. Save the video and practice many times experimenting with colors, lighting effects, gradients, and water details to create each painting with its own style. Drawing guppies is a great way to practice skills and relieve stress, and each practice will bring you a completely new, vibrant, and lively painting. I wish you happy drawing and endless creativity. See you again in the next drawing tutorial videos.